right? So till now, if you guys remember, we started with DDL commands. So first of all, basics in one class I had completed. Then I moved to DDL commands. So I showed you all the DDL commands. Then I moved to DML commands, right? The queries I started looking at, right? DML commands. The queries are almost done, right? Almost done. The basic queries. Now in this class, what would be the agenda of this class, right? We are going to see sorting in detail. So we are going to see sorting in detail. Then we are going to see group by, right? We're also going to see group by. Then we are going to see joins. And if the time permits, right, then we are also going to see subqueries. So this is the agenda of today's class. Tomorrow we are going to start with Windows function, and before that also we are also going to see uh, operators in SQL, right? We are also going to see this, right? And if time permits, right, in the next class we are going to see Windows function, right? Then after Windows we are going to see dense rank function, that only in that only Windows function itself. Then we have row number. Then we have also different type of frames, right? We have lag, lead, and all of those things in next class. On any weekday class, we are going to start with, let's say, common table expressions, UDFs, and views. So that would be the agenda. And then also I am planning for a full-fledged big project, right? And I will give you a little bit of hint what actually I am planning for. So this is a IMDb data set, right? This data set is not actually related to SQL or something like that. And if you see, there are a lot of number of records out here. So what I am going to do, I am going to make a data set, right, for our project. How I am going to make, we'll see, right? Right. So here you will be having 4 5 tables. First, if you see names.basics, title.acas, title.basics, title.principles, title.ratings, right? Multiple tables. And this is like actually a real world field, right? Right. Where we are going to see, right, and analyze this data set based on multiple queries. So this is going to be fun. I am trying to make it, right? I will be making this data set, and this is going to be really fun, right? So if you see title dot this, so this is a title column. Then you have title dot basics, so you have this column. All of this data is too big, right? So if you title dot principles, so you have this data set, right? I will have a little bit subset of this, right? Right. So, but right, right, but it will be a good replication of, you know, real world problem. I am designing this in such a way that none of the concept is left, and you get a habit to work with multiple data sets, multiple tables together. So that would be the understanding. That is something I am planning to, right? Obviously we are going to look at this, right? Right. Jyoti says something. Jyoti, we are having classes on weekends, but I cannot help it. If you want to learn more than one or two weekday class, it is going to be there. Right, right, right. And I think most of you might agree with that, that one or two supplementary classes on weekday will not be a harm. Right, 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 right. One or two weekday classes I have to take at any cost. See, if you want, so there has been a lot of holidays, right? Think it from my perspective, then I will also think from your perspective as well. It is not a problem, right? But think it like this way. Suppose I have cancelled like almost 7 to 8 classes, and on weekdays till now I have only taken 2 classes, right? So at least there are 6 classes which has to be taken, right? Now there are two approach. First, whenever I cancel class, I invite any other teacher, any of my friend who will come and teach you. That is the one way. Second, that you don't want to study from any other teacher, it is just me to teach, right? Now in that case, whenever I have to teach, then there should be some compromise on the timing, that, you know, I will be taking one or, two classes until whatever classes has been cancelled, I make up for those classes, right? That is my thought process, right? Right. That's the thought process, right? Right. Now many of the people will be able to make it, many of the people will not be able to make it, that is for sure, like, right? But how does majority of the people, there, how the majority of people are thinking, just do let me know, right? Because see, if I don't take extra class, right, right, the classes that has been cancelled, I will not be able to make it up, right? It's very simple, right? Right. Right. And if I, able to, if I am not able to make it up, then it's bad for you only, it's not bad for me, it's bad for you only, right? So that is the thought process, right? Right. So now guys, let's start today's class, and we will see, you know all the things in details as we had discussed in the today's agendas, right? First thing I would suggest and I would request everyone, right, to please, you know copy the data sets, right, or download the data set, right, from this particular link, right? From this particular link I had, given you this link, guys. So what I will do, I will just upload a file, right? So this schema also I am going to upload this, right? So this will be there, right? Right. What's the Rajkumar, can you please help me out? Whatever SQL schema that you had, you can send it to me, right, on my email ID, so that I can download and upload here. My email ID you must be knowing, Ajay Kumar Gupta 005 at the rate gmail.com. Ajay Kumar Gupta 005 at the rate gmail.com. And believe me, if you have sent me that data, we will be solving that data as well. Not a problem. But as of now, today I have planned something. So let me first deliver that. And whenever I time permits, I will also see that data. Not in this class, if then maybe in the next class, because I also need to see that data, how it is, like what type of questions can be there, what type of analysis can be done from those data, right? Now let's start. So in the last class, so I'll just uh, go operator group by having joins, right, order of execution. Okay, one thing left, order of execution should also be completed here. So order of execution just after joins, right? So remember, let me, know whenever, if I just forget it. So order of execution, this is also very very important, right? Execution. And then we will move to subquery, right? So let's start with operators. Now this is the right time to start with operators. So I'm going to close everything, I'm going to close everything, I'm going to close everything, right? So I have closed everything, right? Now I will be having a SQL script. So here we have this learn database. If you remember, yesterday I had made this learn database, and in this database I have all the data set: IPL batsman, student, superstore, Titanic, top IMDb. So I will just use learn. So I'll just write use learn, and I will execute this. Now if you see, learn dataset is being used. Very good, not a problem. Now coming to the operators, right? This is something that you have already studied in Python. What were the operators? Do you guys remember? Right. Operators were of many types. First was arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. Yes or no, everyone? Do you guys remember? In arithmetic operator, what was the plus, minus, multiplication, division, and modulo? That is remainder. Yes? Very good. Then we have bitwise operator. Bitwise operator. What was that bitwise operator? That was and this symbol, or this symbol. Do you remember? There was or, XOR also, right? You don't call it as XOR, you call it as XOR, right? Or bitwise not operator. Not operator looked like this. All of these things we have seen in Python. We had also left shift and right shift, right? Surprise that left shift and right shift is also available in SQL, right? Right, right. Then we have comparison operator, comparison operator, comparison operator. This is also very interesting. Equals to not equals to, right? All of these operators are also there. Greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to. All of these operators you will find here. Then we have logical operator. Logical operator. Here also we have a lot of logical operator, but here you will find some new logical operator, that is all, any, some, something like this. So this is again going to be very very interesting. And in between will be also there, and between, right? And believe me guys, whatever we are going to study, this is superset of everything that you will find on internet. That's it. In not also you will find here, in, not, not, right? Then we have is, null, everything you will find in the logical operator, right? Right. Then we have a string operator. A string operator, this is also a very very interesting thing. We have like, we have not like, right? All of these are string operator. Concatenation, right? Concatenation. So all of these operators we are going to study in detail, right? Right. Again, you know what is plus, minus, division, or left shift or right shift. You already know this. In Python we have discussed. Here our perspective should be, right, how to use these operators in SQL. And this is something I am going to show you. I am going to show you using both, right? Using both on data set and simple statements. So we'll be looking this on both the thing, right? So here I will write operators. Now the discussion starts. First thing, addition operator. How will you do addition? Simple, select, right? And everything in MySQL you will write with select. So select 5 plus 4, something like this, and you will find here that this is 9, right? Right, right. Piyush says a date function is pending. Date is a separate class, similar to pandas date time. SQL also will be having a date time with a case study, so you don't need to worry about that. Right? Just trust me. Okay, now this select 5 plus 4 will give you, right, 9, right? This select 5 plus 4. I have zoomed, right? Very good, right? Fine, right? So far, so good, right? Right. Now, moving ahead, we have subtraction operator. So what you can do? Select 10 minus 5. So here I will just execute this. This is 5. We have multiplication operator. So let's say select 10 multiplied by 5. Done. So this is your multiplication operator. We have division operator. Then I will just write select 12 divided by 6. Done. And this is your division operator. See here, 2. Quotient is 2. Then we have modulo or modulus operator. Then you will write just here, maybe let's say 11. Sorry, select 11 modulo 2. Then if you just write like this, then you will get 1. So this is your modulus operator. That is remainder. You know that modulus operator. That is your remainder operator. That is remainder. So far, so good, everyone. Right, right. Similarly, now comes to, we will come to bitwise operator. So select 5 and 3. So this is your bitwise operator. The result is 1. What is bitwise? We have discussed this in Python, right? So as of now, I'm not going to discuss this. Like what is bitwise operator, how it works, right? You just need to hear how the implementation is, need to know how the implementation is. Then we have select. Here we will just write 5 3. This is your or operator. Okay, what I have done, 5 or 3, this will be your OR operator. Simple. Then you have, right, XOR operator. Here you can just write select 5 hat, let's say 6. This is your XOR operator. Simple. Bitwise not. Again, select tilde 5. This will be your, see here, this will be your not operator. Then we have left shift. You can just do that as well. Select left shift like this. So left shift, whatever values you want to left shift. So 5, then less than equals to 1. So this is called as left shift operator. See here, you got 10. Similarly, you have right shift operator, right? You will just get this as well, right shift operator. Don't worry, we are going to implement this on the data set as well. So I will show you everything. So this is your right shift operator. Then you have comparison operator. So what you can do, right? What you can write here? So simple select. Here you can just write 5 equals to 5. Let's say it will execute or not, right? So it will not execute. I knew this, right? So equals to operator here actually works differently, right? Here 5 equals to 5 is 1. It means that yes, it is true. Actually, this equals to operator is used when you have some condition. So for example, select from employee where salary is 5,000, 10,000, something like that. And we will be seeing you, I will giving you this example. So you don't need to worry about that. But this is equals to operator. Now not equals to operator, select 5 is not equals to 5 is not equals to 3, something like that. So there are two ways to look at this way, or also the not operator can be written like this. So something like this. So not equals to like this. So not equals to will be like this. So something like this. You can do both of the way. Then greater than equals to, you already know, select, let's say 10 greater than 3. It means again it will give you 1. It means it is true. If you write like this, right, then it will give you 0. It means it is false, right? Right. So again, greater than equals to, let's say, or less than equals to, select. Here I will just write 10 greater than equals to 10. So this will give you 1. See here, it gives you 1. This is the understanding, right? Right. I will talk about this in detail with the data set example as well. You just see first the introduction. Right. 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 Now comes the logical operator. To understand this logical operator, we have to study on the data set. So logical operator is of multiple types. So let's say first one is all. So what is all? Right, right, right. The all operator returns true, true if all of the subquery values meet the specified condition. This is the understanding. Now this I will be discussing, right, with a data set, right, right, right. It is a very easy query, so you don't need to worry about that. Similarly, here this was all. Similarly, you have any or some, right? So here there will be, let's say, all. Instead of all, you will also have any operator, any slash some operator, right? So the any operator, any slash some operator returns true if any of the subquery meets the specified condition. What is the meaning of this? I will discuss about this. No need to worry about that. These two things I will be discussing with the help of data set. Now coming to and you can also see and. So select 6 or 5 and 3. You can just write like this, or any value you can just write here, you will get 1. Right, right. Similarly, we have between. We are again going to see the between example with the help of a data set. Already we have seen few of the between example already. Right, right. So between gives the value in a range, gives the value in a range, gives the value in a range. Right, this is the understanding. Then we have exist. So what does exist do? Right, right. It is used to filter the data by looking the presence of any record. So filter the data by looking for the presence of any record in a subquery, subquery. This is something that we are going to look at. Exist. Then we have in, not in. Already I have discussed, but again I will talk about this in and not in again in this class. So already we have discussed this in and not, right? Right. In or not, just write it. Then we have also or, is, null. Everything we are going to look at as of now in the data set. Right, right. Now we have a string operator, that is also like, not like, and concatenation. Like, not like, not like, and concatenation that we are going to see using again a data set. So this is the understanding. So here many of the things we are going to look at on the data set, right? So you don't need to worry about that. But as of now, if you guys have any questions, please do ask me. Do you guys have any questions to ask? Quickly, anyone has any questions? Because now we are going to see the use cases, the implementation. Any questions you guys have? No questions? Very good. So now, guys, all my tiger and tigress and lion and lioness, do only one thing. You just write the first query of the day, that is select asterisk from Titanic. Now we are going to see the first few rows here. Everyone has done, right? Everyone has done, right? Now, first question, right? I have taken hours to create these questions, so it will be very fun. You will not get online anywhere else, right? Find the sum of passenger fare, right, right, and an addition null tax of rupees 5 or 5 euros, whatever the unit is. Find the sum of passenger fare and an additional tax of 5. So here you have fare 71. Now each of these value will have 5 rupees or 5 euros of tax. 71 plus 5, 7.9 plus 5, 53.1 plus 5. So you have to do this. Very basic query, but you have to do it. No excuse. Everyone has to do it. Jyoti, I am expecting a right answer from you because you have worked a lot for the whole day today. Right? Please, everyone, start doing quickly. Right, right, right. Sudha, very good, Piyush. Other people, Jyoti, what are you are doing? So select. Let's say I will put maybe passenger ID. Then I want to put fare, right? And also I want to add fare plus 5. Simple. And since it is a mathematical operation, I will just put in a bracket fare plus 5 as fare as fare with tax, right? Simple, done. And from where? From Titanic. Done. Easy peasy. See, passenger ID is this, fare with tax is this. Got it, everyone? Yes or no? Right? Right. Now, again, on the same way, on the same pattern, find the fare, right? Find the fare after subtracting the discount of rupees 10. See, let's see. Let's see how many of you are able to do now. Same thing. You don't need to do anything. Just select copy paste here and just write -5. Done. See here. Nothing else. Right? 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 Now, I will raise the bar. I will raise the bar. I cannot give you guys this much easy question. The question is double the fare for first class passenger. Do it. Now I will sit tight. Let me see how many of you are able to do so. Double the fare of first class passenger. And guys, you have to do it. Right. Right. Double the fare of the first class passenger. Everyone has to do it. Quickly, guys. Quickly. Very good. Very good. Rishikesh. Anyone else? Right. 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 Very good. Many of you have done it correctly. So what you have to do? Very easy. Very easy. I will just again copy paste this. I'm not going to do anything. See what I'm going to do. The question is double the fare for the first class passenger. So first of all, you will write fare multiplied by 2. Done. Now the question is first class passenger. So you have one column that is P class. So you have to write where P class is equals to 1. So in this question, equals to operator has been also used. Right, right, right. So this fare with tax I will remove it. I will just say double fare, double fare, double fare. Done, everyone? Yes or no? Right, 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 right. Now, right. This is going to be again a lot of fun, right? And you guys have to answer this. Find, find half of the fare of each passenger. This is the first question. And second question, find the find the odd and even passenger ID. Let's see. Right, right. Find the odd and even passenger ID. Quickly. These are the two questions that you have to do. Right, 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 right. First question is very easy. So what you will do? What I will do? Simple. I will copy paste, and instead of this, you will just write by 2, and here you can just write half fare. Half fare. Done. So done. If you just do this, then you will get half fare. Now the next question is find the odd and even passenger ID. This you have to answer. The previous question, the last question was easy. Easy peasy. But this question you have to answer. Right. Find the odd and even passenger ID. Similar to what we have tried in Python, which are the odd numbers, which are the even numbers. Similar to that. Try it out, guys. Try it out. Right, right, right. Everyone, please try it out. So let me explain you. Select, select, select. Then we have passenger ID, passenger ID. Right. Very good. After that, use mod. Right. Modulo of, let's say, passenger ID. So let's say passenger ID. Right. Passenger ID. Right. And then you pass by what number you are going to divide. Right. And then you can just write as remainder from Titanic. Simple, done. From Titanic. Now if you just execute this, see, remainder is 0, here remainder is 1, 1, 0, 1, something like that. Now whatever you want to do, where remainder is equals to 1, it means it is your even. uh, Remainder is spelling is wrong, right? Right. So this is the understanding passenger ID remainder, right? So this is something you can just, you know, uh, right, get the odd and even number. 0 means odd, 1 means even, something like that. Now after that, I just want to just, let's say, from Titanic T, right? And then I can just write where where T, right, right, where T, where T dot, right, as remainder. Yeah, I can understand. This is something what I can do. This is order of executions problem. So where T dot remainder is equals to 1. This should again throw an error. Yeah, it will throw an error. Right. Right. So let it be like this. Because subquery I haven't taught it yet. So you can just leave as it is as of now. We'll discuss it in later. Because query of execution says that select will be executed, right, last, right? So there are like some no, order of execution that we are going to look at. So you don't need to worry about this. I will just segregate this at a later stage. I will just show you. But as of now, this way you got the passenger ID, which is odd and even. Right? This is the understanding. Right? Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Right? Right? Anyone has any other questions? Quickly. Right? Right? Anyone has any questions? Now, as moving ahead, so we have bitwise operators implementation. Now, as generally, what happens bitwise, to be very honest, right? I haven't used in data analysis at least, right? Right, right. I haven't used. No, print function is not there, Rajkumar. Limit or something. Whenever you use select, that is actually a type of print statement. You can consider it like this, right? So if you just write what you used to write, right, print hello world, something like this. So you can just write select, something like this, 5. If you just write like this, then it will get printed, see, 5. If you want to print a number, so let's say Ajay, you can just do like this, see, Ajay. So select is like a print statement, right? Got it? Now moving ahead, we have bitwise operation. For these guys, I will suggest, don't worry, right? Because most of the time, right, 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 this is not used. But since, right, I was making the content, so I have written all the and or operators as well. So here, right, from Titanic, so you will just write like this. So you don't execute, please, don't try to execute this, right? Don't try to execute this, right? Right, don't try to execute it, right? Because this is not necessary. And if, right, so here bitwise and result, you don't need to worry about this. Between passenger ID and age, I have done bitwise. It doesn't make any sense, to be very honest. It doesn't make any sense. Now here similarly I can have or also. So this was and, then we can have or. So here you can just write here or something like this. So or, and here I can just change the symbol like this or. So or as bitwise, and here you can just write or result, right? So here is bitwise or result. So you don't need to worry about this, right? Because it is of no use. Now we have XOR. So XOR, here you can just write bitwise XOR, and again this will be given, right, something like this. So bitwise XOR, select passenger ID, and here you will just change the symbol like this hat, and here you can just write XOR result. So XOR result, and now if you see, this is your bitwise XOR result. Similarly we have not operator as well. So bitwise, here not you can also put. So here not you have to write something like this. Here you can just put like this, passenger ID, passenger passenger ID. So passenger ID, simple, like this you can just put it, and then this will give you here not result. So bitwise not result, simple, done. So now if you just execute this, control enter, you will get this value. Now as this is something, left shift also, right shift also is there, but please don't worry about this left shift and right shift. I will just uh, copy paste here, left shift left shift, right, something like this, from as left shift from Titanic, then here it is. Then we have right shift as well, right, right shift. But all the theory part we have seen in the pandas, right, and you don't need to again go through this. It is just that I wanted to have everything at one place, that's why I have made this. So left shifted, and then we have right shifted. So you have got this left shifted and right shifted application. Very good. Now come to comparison operator. This is something now useful again starts. Till now this bitwise was not that much useful, but again we have comparison operators, right? So now let's say select, question is select all the passengers passengers whose sex is male. Please guys try it out. Easy. We have done this type of queries a lot of many times. Quickly, everyone, everyone, just do it quickly. Easy. Select asterisk from, right, Titanic, where where sex is equals to male. Done. Done. That's it. Sex is equals to male. Right. This is something that you can do. Now, again, where passenger class, where P class is not equals to 3, not equals to 3, right? Again, please try to, solve this. Again, asterisk from, select asterisk from Titanic, Titanic, where, where P class is not equals to 3. Any symbol, there are two ways of not equals to, you can do this. Then we have greater than, less than, right, less than equals to, right, everything you can just do it like this, right, right. So let's say here, select asterisk from Titanic where fare is less than equals to 20. Done. So you will get all the passengers which is less than equals to 20, right? So let's say greater than equals to 50, you can just do that as well, where greater than, fare greater than 50, you will get also this. So this is the understanding. Now comes the important thing that I had told you, that can be explained by only and only, right, a data set, right? So logical operator, and the first logical operator that I didn't had mentioned is all, right? Now this I will be solving with a question, right? Question is, just let me think. Yeah, find passengers. Passengers. This is interesting, guys. Say it carefully. Find passengers whose fare is greater than all recorded fare for third class passenger. This is interesting. Now, guys, this I have made your life tough, but as it is, this is the question. Find passengers whose fare is greater than all recorded for the third class passenger. All recorded fares for the third class passengers. Did you guys understood the question first? Right. Find passengers whose fare is greater than all recorded fare for the third class passenger. This is the question. This is the question. Right. This is the question, guys. First of all, everyone has understood the question. Yes or no? Quickly. Very good. Sada says yes. Other people? Right. Are you guys trying to solve? Please try it out. I'm not expecting, guys, to be very honest. I'm not expecting. This is little bit tough question. This type of question can be asked in the interview. Very important for interview perspective. Very important. Right. Right. Should I start, guys, now? Everyone? Yes or no? First of all, see the questions carefully. Find passengers whose fare is greater than all recorded fares for the third class passenger. So let's say here the first part, find passengers whose fare is greater than. So what you will write here? Select, see it carefully. Select asterisk. See, from Titanic, let's say from Titanic, Titanic, right? Where, what is the condition? Where fare is greater than. Right? Now, fare greater than, maybe let's say maybe 10. Let's say I'm writing 10. So if you just execute this, you will get all the passengers whose fare is greater than 10. But this is not the question. Question is greater than all recorded fares for the third class passenger. Now, how to find third class passenger? So select, right, fare. So you want fare of all the third class passenger. So select fare from 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 Titanic, from Titanic. Now where 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 P class, P class is equals to 3. Done. Passenger class is equals to 3. Now it will give you all the passengers fare whose passenger class is equals to 3. Now this is called as a subquery. So basically now this query you will copy paste and put here in this condition, right? Put here in this condition. Select fare. Now you can just like this tab, right? Like this tab. Actually this should be like this till here, right? So select fare where Titanic passenger class is 3, and from all of this fare, if it is greater, then it will be the result of outer query. So find passengers whose fare is greater than all recorded fare. This is the way you can find. This is called as subquery. Subquery is of three types. First, which returns scalar value. Second, which returns a row. So here if you see, all are rows of one column. So this is one type of subquery which is called as row subquery. And third, which returns multiple rows of multiple columns, right? Or multiple columns. That also we will be seeing, examples in the next segment. If time permits, we'll discuss this subquery. But this is how you will actually calculate. Now if you just execute, what is the problem? Oh, uh, select fare. So what I can do here, all the recorded fares. So max fare I will just put it. So here I will just put max of recorded fare, max of fare. This will obviously will be the highest fare. Now if you execute, these all passengers are paying more than the passenger class 3 maximum fare. That's it. This is the understanding. Right, 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 right. Okay. Sorry guys, what I will do, I was in other zone. I was just trying to do with another way. So this is the one way. You can also do this way all. So now if you will just see, it will execute the same way. The same result you will find 71 to 63. But another way I will just write another way, another way. So another way you can also use this way as well, right? There is a difference between both of the way. I will talk about this. So another way, second way is the easy way, right? Max of fare. So because when you teach, you get a lot of other way. See here, the same result is there. Here also same result is there. Only difference is, since it returns multiple rows, then you want all your rows greater than whatever values you have. So here you can write all. It means it will compare one by one. All the fares, it should be greater than this query result. But here I am saying, just first calculate the maximum fare where passenger class is 3. If it is greater than maximum fare, then obviously this fare will be greater than all the fare of passenger class 3. That's the understanding. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no? Right, right, right. So both the query you can write. So I don't know, I was talking about all operator, but I wrote this query. But yes, both the query will give you the same result, and understanding is very simple. Here it will check out each subquery result, each row of subquery result, and compare with the fare. Here it will just calculate the maximum of the fare first and just see if it is true or not. So here you don't need to write all. So here all is not required. So all is not required. So it will give you directly the result. But result will be same if you see. Right? That's the understanding. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no? Everyone? Quickly. Right? Everyone, yes or no? Anyone has any question in understanding this? Right. Right. I want to hear yes or no. Right. Very good. Now, guys, next question. This is again very, very interesting. Find passengers, find passengers, find passengers, find passengers who are, right, let's say who paid more than at least one passenger in third class. At least one passenger in third class. In third class. This is the question. This is again very interesting. Find the passengers who paid more than at least one passenger in the third class. Let's say in the third class there are 10 passengers, and in the main data there are 100 passengers. If, right, so I'll just explain you like this. So let's say we have 100 passengers here. This is your 100 passengers. It's all the passengers here. And then passenger class 3 is a subset of this. P class is equals to 3. Now here let's say 10 or 1 2 3, right? Now let's say here fare is 80, right? His fare is 60, 90, and let's say 110. If you compare this row with all other row, and if at least one passenger is lower than this 80, then you have to select that. So 60, yes, it is low, then you can select this. Let's say this passenger fare is maybe, let's say, uh, 50. Now if you compare 50 60, 60 is greater than 50, 50 90, again 90 is greater than this, 110 is greater than this. It means this row will not be selected. This is the question. Did you guys understood this, everyone? Yes or no? Right. Did you guys understood the question? Quickly. Now what is the solution? Right. You guys have to answer me. What is the solution? Quickly, guys, everyone. Select asterisk, right, from Titanic, right, select asterisk from Titanic, from Titanic, Titanic, where fare fare is greater than. Now in this case, instead of all, you have to write any and the same condition. That's it. So select fare from Titanic, Titanic, where P class is equals to 3. That's it. Done. Done. Now execute this. You will get the result like this. Right? 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 Very good. Many of you have done it. Very good. Doing good. Now next question. Next question. Find passengers. Find passengers. Find passengers who are male, and older than 30. This is easy. Easy. This is very lallu type of question. Lallu means in English very, very easy. Find passengers who are male and older than 30. Try it out, guys. It's very easy. You know it. Right. Right. Find passengers between age 20 and 40. Right. 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 Again, find passengers who are on Titanic, Titanic, and embarked is non-null, or let's say and have a non-null edge, non-null edge. Right. Please try it out. Right. 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 Find passengers. Find passengers who are not in first class. Right. First class. Right. Find passengers who are either female female or first class. I will give you questions so much that never ever you will get confused, or you know Find passengers, find passengers whose age is not recorded, right? Not recorded, right? Right. Please, guys, go ahead, right? Select passengers who are male and older than 30. This is the first question. Right? Easy. Select asterisk from Titanic, and then who are male. Then what you will do? Titanic, where, 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 where sex is equals to male, male, and then age is and male, and and age is greater than 30. Done. Done. Execute this. You will get this. See, age is greater than 30. Lowest age you will find to be 31 here, right? And all are male. Find the passengers whose age is between 20 and 40. How will you write? Select asterisk, then from Titanic, then where where age is between age is between age is between 20 and 40. See, super easy. And these type of questions you already have done in pandas. Now, the same thing you have now almost done here. Right? Right. See here is, if you just click on this, right, you will see 20 and the maximum age is 40. Everyone enjoying so far? Everyone is able to solve this? Yes or no, guys? Everyone is able to solve these questions? Because now I will be raising the bar. But before that, everyone is able to solve this. Right? I want to hear yes from everyone. Yes or no, guys? Quickly. Right? Right. Now, find passenger who are on Titanic and have a non-null age. Quickly. Find passengers who are on Titanic and have a non-null age. Right. Select asterisk. Right. From Titanic. Right. Where? Where? Right. This is interesting. Find passengers who are on Titanic. You have to find the passengers which has non-null age. So select star from Titanic. Now, how to find non-null value? So here you can just write select age from Titanic, where age is not null. Right, 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 not null. Right, this is something. Now here select asterisk from Titanic. Now here you can write where exists. So this is the way you can use exists as well. So exist means wherever this condition is true, please give me all the rows. Now if you execute this, here you will get something like this. Clear? Yes or no? Everyone. The use case of exist, where exist simply can be used wherever you want to see something based on conditions. This is the understanding. All my tiger and tigress, clear. Everyone. Find passengers who are not in first class. Quickly. Simple. Just write where not p class is equals to 1 or is not equals to 1. Whatever you want to write. You can write both way. You will get it like this. Right. Find passengers who are either female or first class. Now I have discussed this a lot of time. Right. Now you can just see it like this. Right. And lastly, find passengers whose age is not recorded, and you will find like this. And here you will get the result. So here no of the age is null. So that's why you got the empty result. right? Right. Right. So far, so good, everyone. So far, so good, right? Piyush says break. I will give break. First, let me complete operators. I will give break. Don't worry about this. Because this is, I am also in flow, right? And everyone is enjoying as well, right? Let's not break the flow. I will come to that. I will give you guys break, right? Everyone so far, so good. Yes or no? I'm not able to hear yes from everyone, right? Right. Kailas, is it going good for you? Jyoti, Rajkumar, Daksh, Ankita, Rishikesh, Piyush, Gaurav, Tanya, Asutosh, right? Right? Going good for you guys? Or is it going above the head? Right? Right? Enjoying so far? Right? Right? Very good. Very good. Very good. So, how are you doing, Asutosh? So, guys, if I don't know if I have mentioned this or not, Asutosh is single-handedly looking after all the operations of career craft. Once the course has started, I am not doing anything related to operations and all. Everything is being done by Asutosh, and he is doing a lot of hard work. And I really want to do something for him. I don't know when I will be able to do so, but he has done a lot of. He's doing a lot of good work, right? Right. He's doing a lot of good work, and he is also doing a full-time job and then handling the operations and of career craft, right? Right. Someday when I will start earning profits, a lot of profits, then like a lot of gift is waiting for Asutosh. I am pretty much sure. I don't know with this batch, but from the next batch, obviously, if I start the next batch, right, then yeah. But anyway, let's that's future thing. And one more thing, guys. So as a part of career craft initiative, we will be posting some interview questions. Aditya, one of the student of this batch, Asutosh, right? And if any of you guys are interested, do let me know. So I have compiled interview questions, and on a regular interval, those interview questions will be posted on LinkedIn and careercraft Instagram page, right? If you guys are interested, please do ping me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, right. Now, guys, let's start again. Break is done. No break now. So let's say string operators. So we are going to look at string operators. This is going to be fun, right? What is this string operator? Right, 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 right. First thing, you guys remember one thing? Starts with. Do you guys remember that starts with? How many of you remember starts with? Right, right. Starts with and ends with in pandas. Rajkumar. Sada says, you know, pattern matching. Very good. Right. So basically, if you just Google it out, what I can do here, we'll just Google it out. So if you just Google it out, pandas starts with. See, pandas starts with. So you could have, this example you might have seen. Test if start of each string element matches a pattern. This is something that we have seen here, right? So if it starts with B, it will give you true. Otherwise, it will give you false, false, nan, something like that. Right, right, right. Now, now, now. Similarly, with string, you can also work. here in SQL. So for example, let's start with an example. So select asterisk from from Titanic. Titanic, right? Titanic. So here you see here, right? There are some names and all. So let's say you have to get all the names, find passengers whose name is whose name whose names starts with starts with A, or let's say A B. What, let's say here we are able to see. So let's say here I will write C, whose names start with C. How are you guys no going to answer this? Very easy. Select asterisk from Titanic, right? Then you will write where name is like. So this is your like operator. Where name is like, and here you will write A. And after that, you will write percent. Percent means pattern. Simple. Now execute this. Let's see it. See, all the name which starts with A, you will get like this. See, A. Right? Now you will say that without percent, can we do so? Right? So let's try it out. So here, let's say, here I will write ABB. Can you get it? The answer is yes. You will get the result. But here you are not getting the result. Right? There is a reason behind it. Because after ABB, there are other values as well. So I'll just show you. Select asterisk from like this. So here, let's say Cummings, right? So Cummings here. So I'll just put like this. If I put CUMM like this and just execute this, right? Just execute this. If you just execute, you will not get anything because it looks for the exact result. But the moment here, it looks for the exact result, right? Exact result. But the moment you put percent, right, then you will get the value something like this. So if you just put like percent simply means pattern. So here if you see where name like percent come, maybe let's say I will just execute like this and then execute CUM. So it was CUM actually. So I'll just execute like this CUM and then execute. Here you will not get anything, but the moment you write CUM like this, you will get the value Cummings, Mrs. Johnson, Bradley, whatever it is. So this is the difference. So you can get it. Right. Again, find passengers whose name does not start with, let's say, A. Now this is the question. Try it out. Right. Find the passengers whose name do not start with this. Now this is the question. Please try it out. Right. 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 Everyone. Right. Right. Find passengers whose name do not start with A. It's easy. Just think it. Just think it. Right. Same thing. Only you have to do that you have to use not like. Same code, right? It is same code. It is just you have to write not like and done. Right? Done. Right? Should I raise the bar? I will raise the bar. Let's have more fun. This is going to be having more fun. So let's say find passengers, find passengers, find passengers whose name starts with whose name starts with A or B. This is the question now. Chala. Right. Please try it out. Find passengers whose name starts with A or B. I am not expecting the right answer. Right. I am not expecting any right answer. Right. Right. Very good. Rishikesh has done. Piyush has done. Almost everyone is trying. Very good. I am really proud of you guys. But now let's see my method. I will say select. Let me think, guys, because this question I didn't had any idea. I just gave it. It came randomly in my mind. Find passenger whose name starts with A. Okay. Select asterisk. Right. From Titanic. From Titanic. Very good. Now, where, name, name column is there. After that, see it carefully. I am going to use Regex P. Regex P. So, regular expression. And then I will put something like this. What is this? I will put a hat like this and a bracket. This is called as atom. So here A and B. This is up. I will put. First of all, let me execute this. Very good. It runs. Now, what is the meaning of this? I will talk about this. So, explanation. I will explain it. Explanation. So that no one gets confused. Right. And actually, I will be very honest. In MySQL, I have not seen anyone teaching Regex P on YouTube, at least, because while preparing content around 2 months back, I was looking at this. What are the things that I should teach? What should be the sequence? Then I got to understand this. Okay. But anyway, what is the explanation here? Maybe there might be individual YouTubers. I haven't seen at least. But anyway, what is the explanation? So this indicates the start of the string. The start of the string, right? And this atom A and B means either A or B. This is the understanding. That, right, 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 right. Should I raise the bar more, guys? Everyone? Should I raise the bar more? Everyone? Should I raise the bar more? Right, 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 right. Get the name of passenger. Get the name of passenger, passenger, which contains doctor in it. Doctor. The start is doctor. Title. Try it out. Right. Again, this is interesting. Select asterisk asterisk from from Titanic. Titanic, where name Regex P, right? And here I can just write I want doctor, and here see it carefully. I want doctor, right, right, like this. So let's say this simply means there can be any other character after doctor. So now execute this, right, right. If you execute this, what will happen, right? Let's say so now, if you execute this, you will get wherever we have doctor. See here, Minahan doctor, something like this, right? Here you have got the value, right? Doctor Ernst, you have got the value. But why come Anderson, Mr. Elena? Okay, here it is also dr. If you see dr is here, so that's why it is getting. Dr is also getting here. So this is the reason. So set the paper which contains dr. So that's why you are saying if you want at the start, you can get using this way. But in each of this name, you have dr. See here, dr. You have dr. You have dr. See dr. Here also you have dr, right? Dr and reuse. So dr. So all the names, all the names which has dr, which has dr, which has dr, like Henry's. So this is understanding. Now, if you want only the start, you can use this method already discussed, right? Right. Now, this is something again very interesting. This question, if anyone does it, right, then you are now ready for, right, right, cracking any interview. Extract first name. Extract first name. First name. That's it. Right. Right. Extract first name. Now don't think it that this Andrew is not the first name. This is the first name. This is the first name. You can consider it. Right. You have to extract the first name from this name column. Right. So here the name itself has been written in this way that the last name is there. So you can just first name means sequence of first characters. Sequences first few sequence or first sequence of characters. First sequence of character. Hope you are understanding what I mean to say. So basically I will repeat it again. By default, the data has been written in such a way that the last name is first, but assume that this is the only first name, then you have to extract the first name. I can change it to extract last name, but again that will create more confusion. So better I have written the question extract first name, or in other word first sequences of character you have to extract. Ready? Right. Right. How many of you are trying? All my tiger and tigress, are you guys trying? Yes or no? Anyone is trying? Just let me know first, yes or no. Right. No one is trying or what? Okay. People are trying. Please try it out quickly. Extract first name, first sequence of characters. Should I help you out, guys, now? Right. So now this I'm not expecting anyone to do it, but let's say name, select name, and then here you have to write regex p underscore substring, regex p underscore sub str, and here again you will pass name, right, and whatever substring you want. So this will be written like this, right? So you want everything a to z, right? You want a to z, right? Something like this, and then after that there can be any character or any special character, whatever it is, right? And here you can write as first name, as first name, and then from Titanic. Now try it out. See here. From Cummings, whole name you have Cummings. Häkkinen, you have Häkkinen. Futrille, you have Futrille. McCarthy, you have McCarthy. Johnson, you have Johnson. This is the way you can extract whatever you want. So this is a pattern, A to Z or A small a to Z. Right. After that, if there is any break, just leave it, and that is how you got it. Right. 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 Yes or no, everyone? Right. Right. Got it. Now raise the bar. Let's raise the bar again. Find the names. Find names. Find names. Uh, that ends with that ends with, let's say, sun. I also don't know the solution. Find names that ends with the sun. Please guys start doing it with any subsequence, doesn't matter. Find the name. Let's say here Lina. So that ends with Aina. So here if you see Lina, Laina, I will just write Aina. So let's say find the names which ends with Aina. Right. Very good, Sada. That is one of the good solution. But actually here I wanted to show you something else. So here, right, I will just write like this: sun, and then this dollar symbol. And this is true for Python as well. Whatever regex p you are reading here, this is true for Python as well. So where name regex p, sun dollar. So what does dollar do? Dollar, dollar symbol actually matches the end of string, matches the end of string. So now if you just execute this, right, if you execute this, you will get something like this, right, 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 you will get something like this. So guys, I guess my light is gone, right? Today it is heavily raining in Bangalore, so that's why. So no worries, we'll take a break now, and hopefully the light comes in few minutes. So let's take a break, guys, and then we will again come back. Okay, yes or no, everyone? Is it fine if we take a break? Right, right. Okay, so let's take a 10 minutes break. 10 minutes timer. Right. Should we start again, guys, everyone? Everyone back? Should we start quickly? Very good. Very good. So let's start again, guys. So we were seeing about the regex, right? Regex part of SQL, right? And we have seen a lot of, to be honest, we have seen a lot of examples till now, right? Now we are going to see more examples. We will be seeing more examples, not a problem. So now I'm going to again raise the bar. This is again going to be a more fun, right? So now the question is, right? The question is very simple, right? Find the names with double vowels in it. Find the names. Find the names. Find the names with double vowels in it. Because this you have to answer it. Find the names with double vowels. Right. Right. At least one part you should answer this quickly. Find the names with double vowels. Find the names with double vowels. Anyone has any idea, guys? Quickly. Right. See, guys, this is very interesting. First of all, whatever you know, you should write like this: select asterisk from uh, Titanic. So far, so good. Now, where name regex p. Now, after that, you already know if you want a e i o u, you can just write like this: a e i o u. Right? A e i o u. These are the vowels. Now, the question was which has double vowels in it. Right? Right. So, for example, here, right, matches matches the name matches the name with double vowels. With double vowels. How? Double vowels. Example, let's say AA, AA or EE or II, something like that. Right? Right. So these names you want. Right? Right. So AIOU you have written. Now after that, you have to write the occurrence. At least I was not expecting after this, but this you should have written. Right. Till here you should have written. But now here you can just write two. Right. It means two occurrence of each of this character. Now just execute this. Right. Right. Uh, just a second, guys. Select star. Okay, here I haven't put like this. Control like this, and then after that like this. So this is what is happening, guys. Regexp wrong. Okay, raise rexp. Okay, sorry guys. This is my mistake. Regexp wrong. Spelling was wrong. So now if you see here, you get all the names which has two vowels in it. So this is how you get it, right? Now, guys, okay, I will increase more bar. Name sex is there. Uh, e- uh, okay, this is interesting. Extract the name, extract the name or first name before the index name before before the first space. Once you have done, now you have to again do this. Extract the first name before the first space. This is something that you have to try. I also don't know the solution. Please try it out, guys. Please try it out. I will try. Select name. Everyone, please try it out. Substring index. Substring index. Index. Then you can put name. And then I want the blank space, the first character, right? And this first name. Good. I got it. Right. So this is something that you can do using substring index. But let's say after space you want second sequence, then you can just do like this as well. So control enter, you will get the second sequence as well till second sequence. Cummings misses, Henken miss, something like that. So now here you can just write first. Right. Right. You can just get like this. Right. Pius has given some code. Uh, I'm not sure, Pius, but yes, if you have other way, you can just use other way as well. But this is something that Okay. Now extract the last name. This is something I haven't done till now. Extract the last name. Extract the last name. Please guys start doing it. How to extract the last name? It will be the same function, right? It will be the same function, right? It will be the same function. Only you have to do is to use a word, a keyword that is reverse. So extract the last name, and here substring index, here inside this you will just write reverse. Reverse. If you just write reverse, right, and name like this, right, everything will remain as it is as last name. Mostly this should give you, it should not throw any error, so it will be reverse of name. Good. So this will not reverse. Okay, very good. So this is something you will get the reverse of last name. But this last name, I don't know. This Lina is there. This is Annial. Peel is leap. Right. Actually, this is not giving me the required result. Mm, no. 412 character. So actually, it is reversing. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Mhm. Mhm. So maybe I'll try some other way. Maybe I will just try. Mhm. Do one thing, very simple thing I will do. This is something, be smart and you can just do it. Oh, based on comma, I will do this split. Then this is fun. So based on the comma, right, and I will just do last name. This should be done. Last name. Okay. This is again giving me the first name. Oh, do one thing. This is extract the first name, and then for the last name, I will do -1. Let's say -1. So here, very good, got it. So this is something that you can do. Last name, last name. Finally, as we have done it. So basically, as usual, I will be repeating it again, right? So here, if you see, right, uh, as the name itself is opposite, first name and last name itself is opposite. So here the last name means first name. So how you have done, you have just selected the substring index based on the comma, and you are saying -1, it means you are getting the last part. So that's why you get Mrs. John Bradley, Miss Lina is there, Miss Lina is there, Mrs. Jax is there, Mrs. Jax is there. So this is the way you get the first and the last name. Clear everyone? Yes or no, guys? Everyone, quickly. Piyush is saying, sir, use my code. Right. Okay, Piyush, I just check it out. If it is giving the correct result, it is fine. But I believe my code is more easy because I am teaching in a sequence. So I know that this is more intuitive to understand, right? Anyone has any other questions? Quickly. So far, so good, everyone. Right, 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 right. Yes or no? Right. Please respond it quickly, guys. Yes or no? Should I move ahead now? Right, 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 right. Pius has asked a very good question. Can we have a middle name? See here, the name has been put in such a way that you cannot extract middle name. See here, it is comma, right? So either you take this as a first name, this is a last name. If there would have been some, you know, uh, what to say, some type of punctuation or some type of space, then you could have done it. See here, for Miss Lina Hecken, right? This is having only first name and the last name, right? Prefix is Miss Lina is first name, Hecken is last name, right? But here Mr. Timothy J. McCarthy, here you have J as the middle name, but as you move ahead, you will find W, Elizabeth, Wilhelmina, Berg, right? This is the whole middle name. So here the name has not been written in such a way that you can easily, extract first name, middle name, and last name, right? If there would have been a very good pattern, Ajay Kumar Gupta, Vijay Kumar Gupta, Sanjay Kumar Gupta, right? You know that name starts Ajay, ends with Gupta, then the middle name is Kumar. But here it is not the case, right? Max, you can do that. Okay, based on the space, you can say that there can be three division: first, second, last, and then you can move it, right? But that second one would be correct. There is no any guarantee, right? Now, guys, or one thing you can do, if you have to work hard a little bit, you can just concatenate this. So you have to first extract first name and last name, then concatenate it, then you will get the complete name in the order, and then after that you can do that, right? You can try that. So but before that we have to understand the concept of concatenation. So let's understand that as well first. So concatenate. So let's say concatenate. What is this concatenate? Right, 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 right. So to understand this, right, 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 add the name, right, 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 add the name, right, add the survival status, add the survival status with the name, with the name, add the survival status with the name. What is the meaning of this? So let's say here you will combine two strings. So select name, right? Then we have to name and then maybe survived. So let's say survived, survived. So we have survived column. Now what I'm going to do, I will do concat. So I'll just write concat, concat, and here I will pass name. Then we have a string, something like this, right? So I'll just write survived, survived, right? Then here like this, and then I will put survived column like this, survived, survived, and then here I will just put like this, survived, as summary, as summary from Titanic. Now just execute this. So here if you see survived, so if you see here, name is there, survived is one is there, then the first name will be there and then survived. So for example here, Heiken Miss Lina, it will give you Heiken Miss Lina, then survived, the value is 1. If not survived, the value is 0. Other one is hidden, you can just extend to see it. So 1 1 0 1. So you have combined both of the column. Right? Right? Got it? Yes or no? Everyone? Yes or no? So now, guys, one more question uh, from the Regex, right? Uh, Actually, there are multiple questions still left. Uh, okay, so let's see. Find this. I am again raising the bar. Find the passenger. When I had made this question, it was very interesting. Find the passenger with more than one word in name. This is the question. Find passengers with more than one word in name. Right. Find passengers with more than one word in name. This is the first question, right? Then convert the name to uppercase, to uppercase. Convert the name, convert the name, convert the name to lowercase, lowercase, right? Convert the name to lowercase. Replace, 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 right? Mr. Mr. with sir. Let's see it. Trying to make it more interesting. Replace Mr. with sir. Find titles, find titles, find titles using regex p, regex p. What are the titles? Maybe you can just write uh, Mr. Mr. Miss, right? Then maybe Mrs. Something like that, right? Right. You have to find that, right? Right. Right. Uh, right. This is also interesting. Let's say pad names to 30 characters. 30 characters. What is the meaning of this? Right. Meaning first first 30 character in each of the in each row of column name should be anything, should be any character, should be any character. Let's say this is something. Remove extra space, remove extra space using stream, right? Reverse the name order, reverse, reverse, reverse. Already we have seen this, the name order, right? Right. 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 Uh, find the names, find the names containing digit, 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 right? Right. Find names, find names that has non-alphabetic character, alphabetic character. Guys, now, uh, okay. Hmm. I think this should be enough. I don't think any other question is left, right? I don't think any other question left. So let's start, guys. Find the passenger with more than one word in the name. Quickly, guys. Anyone tried it out? Find the passenger with more than one word in name. So select asterisk, then from Titanic, where. So here you can also use length keyword, where length, right, of name minus, minus. So first of all, this where length of name you can just write here, but the space is also there. So what I can do, minus length, minus length, minus length, length, right? And you can replace, right, the name, replace in the name. If you have any space, just replace this with not any space. That's it. Done. And this length should be greater than 1. This is the query, right? So these all are the names where it has more than one word. Maybe you can just see by writing 4, right? See here, all the Aina, there was a name Aina which has been now Lina, that has been excluded. So all of these names are having more than 4 words. Got it, guys? Isn't it this interesting question? Very interesting. When I had, you know, made this question, I was also very happy that this question I have made it. And actually, I will be asking this question now in any interview, right? Because it tests a lot of concept, where concept, length concept, a common sense that there can be space as well, right? How to subtract the space, right? Right, right. So this is the understanding. Anyone else has any other questions? Quickly. Right. Right. Survey says, can you please explain this query again? Survey, very simple. I wanted all the names which has more than 3 words, right? Now, so if you just write length of name, right? If you just write length of name, right? It will give you the length of name, but there are some spaces as well. So since space can be, considered as one of the, word, that's why I just tried to remove this. Just I will remove whatever space you have. You just keep it with non-space character. That's it. That's the understanding, right? Right, right. That's the understanding. Nothing else, right? Right. 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 Anyone else has any other questions? Right. 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 Actually, if I have to write it, right? Okay. So if length of actually this is not the correct understanding. So because here replace name is there, so you just find the names which has more than 4 spaces. More than 4 spaces. Right. Right. Guys, this is something, actually what is happening here. So whenever you are writing, replace the name of this name with this. So basically length of name here, you can just understand this, because since Survi has asked, this just came to my mind. So if you just write like this, right, length of name, just remove this, select length of name, uh, select length of name. So let's see what does it give. So whenever you get confused, right, right, and just break it everything like this. See here, 51, 50, 22, 44. Okay, so this length of name is giving you the number of characters. That is what I thought. Length of name gives the number of characters, number of characters, number of characters, right? Now, what it will give, replace name with this empty value, right? So here, right, 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 right. Here what I will do, that this is the number of characters, and replace name. So I will just do length of replace the name. So replace the name. So 51, 22 something was like this name, and I will just put like this. Now I will just put like this. Done. So like this should be fine. So 45. So it is replacing the space. So I'll just write replacing the space, replacing replacing the space, replacing the space. So essentially what it is calculating, right? Find the passenger with more than, right, 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 10 characters or n characters, 4 characters, 4 characters, excluding space, right? So guys, this is the understanding. So yes, so thanks, Survi, that you asked. So basically I was, so there were two questions, I guess, that's why. So here where length of name is this, so basically based on the number of characters, so length of name is giving you the number of characters, and you are subtracting the number of blank spaces, and then this is how, if it is for more than 4 characters, then you just get it like this. So this is the understanding. This is the complete understanding. Not the earlier when I was saying the number of words. No, that was not the correct understanding. Okay, everyone, should I move ahead now? Yes or no? Right, right. Very good. Now we have uh, then 4 spaces. Okay, okay, okay. Right, right, right. Now the question is, convert the name to uppercase. Right. How to convert the name to uppercase, guys? Right. Convert the name to uppercase. So again, this is very easy. Select name, and you can use a very simple upper command to get it. So select name, upper name. If you just execute it, select name, upper name, as upper name, and from table, from Titanic. So if you just use this, you will get it like this. Ah, select upper name. What I am doing? Select name, upper name. So here you will see all the names are uppercase. Now if you want to do lowercase, same thing, just you have to do lower. That's it, nothing else. So here you will just put it here like this. So here you can just put lowercase name like this. So lower. Now if you just execute this, this will be your lower name. Lower name. Now, replace this Mr. with Sir. This is something I want you guys to do it, because already you have seen the application of replace. Please, guys, try it out doing so, right? Replace Mr. with Sir, right? It's easy. Use a replace function in the name. Instead of Mr., it should be Sir. That's it. So now if you execute it here, wherever you will find Mr., it will be Sir. See here. Mr. Timothy J. McCarthy. Here, McCarthy, Sir Timothy J. So this is something that you want. Right. Now, again, moving ahead. This is very interesting question. Find the titles using Regex P, Mr., Mrs., and Miss. Right. This is again very easy. If you just try it out. This I also don't know the solution. Let's try it out. Select name. Then you can just have Regex P extract. Regex P extract. Regex P substring. 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 String. Mostly it is correct. I am not sure. So let's say name, and then after that, whatever you want to put the pattern, you can just put it here. So you want Mr. or you want Mrs. or Mr., Mrs., Miss. You want, so let's say Miss. You want doctor, then you can also put doctor, right, right, something like this. Now you will close this bracket doctor, and let's say last one maybe something master, master. So you got like this, something like this, then you will just put dot. You want, other than that, any character doesn't matter. Now this will be your as title, and then from Titanic. So you will get all the titles now. So hopefully this is not wrong. Select name, regex p substring. Why this is wrong? So comma is there. Okay, here comma I haven't put. This why I'm doing. So this is how you got the title, Mrs., Miss, Mrs., Mr. All the titles now you have a separate column like this, right? If there is no any title, see here, Don Manuel E Urchulu. Here don't we have title, then you will get null value. Now, pad names to 30 character, meaning first 30 character in each row of columns should be any character. This is something you will never use it, but this type of questions already we had seen in Python. That's why I also put this question as well. Now, if you execute it, see here, for the first 30 characters, you will see star, 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 something like this, star, 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 like this, right? Padded name, right? Right, something like this, right, right, right. So you can get it. So if you see some of the names, you don't find anything because the number of characters has been increased, that's why you don't find it. But if the names are small, you will find the 30 characters asterisk asterisk asterisk, right? Somewhere you will find one asterisk only because the padding is of only 30 characters, that's why, right? Now remove extra space, right, from the rows. So you can just write select name, trim name, stream name. So there is no any extra space, so you don't need to worry about that. Now reverse the name order. Already you have seen the reverse the name order. So you can also reverse the name order by just reverse the name. So all we have seen. Now find the names which contains digits. So you can also find that using regex p. So here you have to just change this from 0 to 9 if there are name in the name, if you have some digits 0 to 9. This is very very important while you will be preparing the data. And then after that non alpha numeric character you can also just get like this. So find names that non alpha numeric character is there, something you will get like this. So actually all not in you have to write so alphabetic character, you can just write alphabetic character, you will get all of these things, right? This is the understanding, right? Right. This is the understanding. So far, so good, everyone. Yes or no? Right. Everyone. So far, so good. Quickly, did you guys enjoyed it? Now, guys, one more thing, right? You have used if else, right? If else. So I will give you an introduction as of now because we are going to use if else again. So you don't need to worry about that. So I will give you just an introduction as of now. Before that, one thing more. One thing more. I had missed this, so I will just explain this one more thing. Similar to like, right? Similar to like, right? We have another command similar to, right? 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 So similar to like, similar to like, similar to like, similar to like, right? We have similar to, similar to, right? Similar to. So what does the similar to does? Right? Similar to, right? So actually it performs similar to what we have like, similar to name itself suggests, right? Right. But it supports SQL standard regular expression, but supports supports SQL standard regular expression, regular expression, right? Expression. So I'll just give you an example. It is similar to that. So here I will just copy this, right? So I'll just put like this. Select a stick from Titanic where name is similar to A. After that, anything from A to Z, right? Right. So now, why this is showing an error? Select a stick from Titanic. What is the error, yeah? Mm-hmm. Similar to. Select a stick from Titanic where similar to. Anyone has any idea, guys? What is the error? Syntax, I don't see any error. But similar to, I guess similar. Okay, similar is not a valid. Is it? Okay, guys, then leave it similar. Anyway, this is something that is very old, so you can just remove this similar. So basically, what happens? This similar I have used in Hive. So again, Hive is another database. So similar to that, I have used. I thought that it would be like here. Okay. Anyway, now one more thing, two more questions, then I will move ahead. So find passengers. Find passengers who who are in first or second class. First or second class. So this is something that you already have done it using in the last class as well. So here I will just use here uh, control enter, so you will get first and last class. And if not in first class, so already we have seen passengers not in first class. Passengers passengers not in first class, not in first class. So for that you can just write like this, and here you will get passenger class wherever it is 2 or 3. Now next question that is very very important, case statements. Case, again we'll study a lot of this case. This is called as conditional operator, similar to we had if else. Conditional operator, operator similar to Python conditionals, Python if else. That's it. So what you have to do, you have to do a question, assign labels for age column. If age is less than 18, right, then they are child. Age is between 18 and 60, then adult, and then else it will be senior. This is the question that you guys have to answer this. Assign labels for age column. If age is less than 18, child, between 18 to 60, adult, else senior. You have to write a case statement. Obviously, you cannot do, since I haven't mentioned this, it is very easy. So you have to write like this. First of all, whatever columns you want to select. Let's say you want to select passenger ID, passenger ID. Then you want to select age. Let's say you want to see this. After that, you have to write case. So this starts from here, case. So this is case. Now here you have to write when. So with each case you have to write when. So when age is less than 18. See carefully, easy. Then you call it as bacha or child. You call it as child. Simple. Now same thing repeat. When is between when age is between 18 and 60, 18 and 60, right, 18 and 60, then adult, then adult, 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 right. And then if two conditions are over, last one thing is there, then you can just write else and you can put senior. You don't need to worry about this. We are going to solve a lot of questions on this in my project that I will be giving. There will be a lot of questions like this. And as now you want to put this as a age group, you can just write and also. But let's say you want to and this, or you want to rename this column as age group. Done. And where you are doing this? From Titanic. This is how you have to execute. Now if you see, passenger ID is there, age is there, and now this has become age group, adult child, something like this. This is your case statement, like just like if else. That's it. Right, 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 right. Everyone is clear so far? Yes or no? Right, 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 right. Everyone, I want to hear yes or no from everyone. Right, 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 right. Everyone, quickly, guys, yes or no. Right. Classes, can you repeat? Yes, obviously I can repeat. So in Python, how does if else work? If else work is that like this: if age is less than 18, right? So if you remember in Python how it works, right? Right. In Python it works like this: if if age is less than 18, then print, let's say, child. And if age is greater than equals to 18, less than equals to 35, print adult. Adult. And finally else, you can just write else senior citizen. Senior citizen, print. Now same thing will be written here, right? Just write case, right? When age less than this, that becomes child. Then child, right? Then again, when age is less than 35 or whatever value it is, then adult. And last else, for all the other cases, this will be senior. Senior. That's it. Now, this is your conditionals, but you also want to select other column. So let's say ID and age that you want to select. Now you want to keep this in a separate column. Then you can just write and this loop and this conditional, and after that as age group. You want to put age group or not, it depends on you, but you write and, that's it. And then finally you want to perform this on the Titanic data. So this is the complete understanding. We'll see it again and again, right? But this is the understanding. Is it clear now? Yes or no, everyone? Everyone? It's very easy, simple. First, you have selected some columns that you want to look at. Then case, when, then, else. Finally, end. Here it gets end. Even if you don't put age group, then see what will happen. So it will not have happen anything. Only the column name is this much big. Rather, rest you will see adult. I'll just see here. Adults, child, everything will be as it is. It is just that you are just writing alias, then this formula becomes the age group. That's it. This is the age group and nothing else. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no? Right? Right. Now, guys, since we have done, Pius had one question: extract middle name. So let's try it out now. Let's try it out. Extract middle name. Right? How many of you are going to try it? Extract middle name. Right. 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 So let's say I will select name. First of all, I will select the name. So let's see it if we are able to do this or not. So let's say case now. When length of name minus length of length of length of length of replace, let's say replace, and here I will put name. I will just put name, then a blank space will be replaced by nothing, and if this is greater than equals to 2, so this should be first condition. Then if this is true, then I have to search substring index, substring index, and here I will write name, substring index name, and just I will put it like a blank space, and I want it the second character. So let's I want second name. and then what I will do, I will just say that this is a blank space, and then for -1. So let's see it. I'm not sure. Then else if it is not there, I will put a simple null. So I will put null. So this is null and as middle name. So I will end now this condition as middle name from Titanic. From Titanic. Let's see it, guys, if we are able to do it correctly. Then case when this goes to this, then this. Okay, substring index, substring index, right? So we'll just put another one, substring index like this, substring index like this. Now I will execute this. Oh, middle name is Mrs. This is something I'm getting. Fine. Mrs. Jack's health. So third, fourth. So -3. Cummings miss. -2. Cumming miss. Okay. Surname is there. So basically, guys, this -1, and here let's say 3. John Lina. John Lina. Miss Lina Hakkinen. Very good. Miss Jax. 4. I guess we are close. Yes, guys. Now we are able to find the middle name. Are you guys able to see this? So now if you see Mrs. John Bradley, so Bradley can be considered as a middle name. Mrs. Lina, since Lina is the name itself, there is no any middle name. That's how you get Lina. Here, if you see Jack's health, so Mrs. is surname, Jax is this, health will be your middle name. That's how you got health. Timothy J. McCarthy, J will be your middle name, W will be middle name, Adelaide will be middle name, something like that. And yes, the name is a problematic because name has been written that's this way, but we have done our 90% of the job. So this way you can extract the middle name. What is the understanding? First, I filtered at least 2 space should be there. Okay, fine. There are 2 space. It means there will be first name and last name. So how does this work? So I will comment. Right, right. Here, name has 2 spaces. Spaces meaning first name and last name will be there. Last name will be there. Just an assumption. This is the meaning of that line. Right, right. Then after that, substring index, it will take the first 4 words. So it will take the first 4 words. So takes first 4 words, first 4 words, 4 words, and assuming since first 4 words here, Mrs. John, something like that, coming surname is also there. Take the first 4 words, right, and then right this part substring index, this one, right, substring index, then substring this will right extract the last word, extract the last word from first 4 word. That is what I was doing, hit and trial, and that's how you will get the middle name. If the name has only 2 words, Miss Lina, then it will just return null and you will get null itself. Sorry, the name itself. That's it. So this is the understanding. Hopefully, you guys have understood this. I don't know if you have understood, but this is not an easy question. But if you are able to do so, well and good. Everyone got tired. Yes or no? Everyone got tired. Piyush says yes. What about other people? But guys, today we had enough of practice. Yes or no? Everyone agrees to this or not? Today's target is to complete join. Oh my god. I don't know if we will be able to complete the join or not. Right. Rishikesh says he's enjoying. He's enjoying. So let's see more things. So let's see set operators. This is a part after I will discuss after join. But again, this is something that you have to uh, see it, right? Set operators, the first one is union, right? Combines result, combines results, removing duplicates, removing duplicates. This is your union. Already you know what is union, right? So union simply means, let's say, union simply means, that's a set diagram. This is union means a b. Union means all the elements of a and b. Union, all the elements of a and b, all the elements of a and b, right? We have also union all. Union all actually includes duplicate. Same thing, but it includes duplicate. Here, unique removes the duplicate. And intersect, the common element. Intersect was is the common element. So this is the understanding. There's one more thing, except except, right? Slash minus, right? What it does, returns the records of first query, first query, query, but not in second. This is the understanding. So now let's see it, union and union all. So what I'm going to do, I will just have multiple queries. So union, first of all, combines results, removing duplicates, right? So removing duplicates. So now what I'm going to do, select, see here, passenger id, passenger id, passenger id, passenger id from Titanic. Now here I will write where p class is equals to 1, right? right right Execute it, passenger class 1, this is the passenger id. Very good. Now similarly I will have passenger id 3 as well. So passenger id, maybe let's say, or let's say maybe where survived is 1, from passenger class 1 who has survived. So here you will get passenger id this. Now you want both the result together, you want all the values. So just write union. That's it. The moment you write union, the query of this result, the query of this result after removing duplicates will be combined. And now if you just execute this, see 2, 4, 7, 12, something like this. Similar to this, we have union all, union all, union all, union all. It keeps the duplicate, includes duplicates, right? So here union all syntax is also same. So you can just put here, instead of union, just write union all, done. So it will also include duplicates. See here, maybe, uh okay, no duplicate values there. 178, 210. So you will find duplicate values here, it will get repeated, right? It will get repeated. Okay, so it is not in order. So yes, it is getting repeated, right? Right. Now this is the union all. Then we have intersection. So you can also put intersection, something like this, intersection, right? Right. Intersection, common records. I'm not sure that this will run here. Let's see it. Union intersect. No. So basically intersection is not there in the SQL. So intersection is not there. I knew it. So intersection common records not in SQL, not in SQL. But you have to use some trick, right? Right, right. What trick you can use? Anyone has any idea? What trick you can use to get the common result quickly? Right. Anyone? Intersection is not there in SQL. right? Anyone has any idea, guys, how to implement intersection? Right. We already have discussed this. Right. Exist, using exist or in, right, right, right. You can do that using in or using intersection, right? Or inner join is there. Inner join is there. Intersection is not there. Not in SQL. There are tricks. Tricks can be used. Can be used. First, use in is can be used, right? Example, uh, inner join that we haven't studied. Inner join you can also use in, and also you can use exist. With these all methods you can achieve the same thing, right? What, how to do inner join? So you have the same table, you will just repeat from the same thing, so you don't need to worry as of now, right? I'll just show you. Inner join we are going to study later. So on the same table you can just have like this, so you can just get it like this, right? But don't worry about this. You can use in. In is something that you can use. Using in, right? Using in you can do like this, using in. So here if you see, where passenger id in, so where passenger class is equals to 1, and then passenger class equals to 1, and then using and. So instead of using in you can write using and using in comma and, you can just achieve the same thing, right? And finally you have also exist. So exist also you can do, so using exist, using exist and, so you can achieve, right, the intersection part, right? So this is using every three you can you know do and, right, achieve the intersection part. I guess that would be almost all the things about operators. Anything left? Okay, except or minus is left. Except minus. Except slash minus. What is the meaning of this? Return records. Return records in the first row, in the first query, but not in second. But not in second. Not in second. Right, but in not in second. So basically what will happen, so for example we have this, select passenger id from Titanic, where passenger class is 1, except, right, passenger class, why it is so. Mhm. Passenger class, except operator in SQL. Mhm. MySQL, I guess except is also not there. There is, but I don't know why it is not there. I guess it has been removed or something like that. But as of now, you can just understand that this is not working. So here it is saying that accept is not keyword. I have used this accept, not valid position. I don't know. But anyway. Mhm. Okay, so accept is not in actually here. Accept, accept is not in MySQL. MySQL, it is in, it's in Postgre or SQL Server. Again, how to achieve this? You can again use left join to achieve the same thing. But again, we will see, or not in or not exist, something like this. So you can use not exist trick. Use not exist, exist or not in, not in. So yeah, so something like this you can use, or not in also you can use it. So guys, this would be all about operators, right? We have completed all the operators, right? This is a superset. If you are going for any interview, just practice this. Believe me, you will not face any issue.